this is my 5th take of this. I finally had a good take, and then I realized I was recording with the wrong microphone. So yeah, yay, we're doing this for the 5th freaking time.
I want it to be over and done with. I do. I'm tired, boss.
Obviously, I'm not going to show the other 4 attempts because, they're just god fucking awful. I kept on having brain farts in them, but this is a continuation of the last video. I was about to go to sleep. It's 4:12 a.m. right now. I look at my phone and I just get like so many fucking, like responses from a bunch of these, degenerate pedophiles. So let's just start off where we left off. So I left off right here where I replied to this dude, and he said it's okay because it's a fictional character, which I definitely disagree with, because I feel like there's 2 different kinds of this reasoning. One, they actually draw the character over 18, like, they obviously aged a bunch when they were making that, NSFW drawing. But then there's also the fact that they didn't do that in the image, so there's still a problem here, fictional or not. But at least he's being humble about it. He did say, I understand why you feel uncomfortable by it. It's okay to feel uncomfortable by it, but it's not wrong. And I'm just going to do this one and one time only. I'm pretty sure this just answers everything. Like, just bottom line. There's no buts, no nothing. Because, lolicon, cheese pizza, whatever, it's illegal. At least in the United States. And I'm assuming everyone in this comment section is from the United States. And as you can see, it's not just the AI overview, there's this website, illegal. This website, illegal. This website, oh, I didn't mean to click on it. Let me go back. And just illegal. So yeah, there's multiple sources stating that it's illegal. So this post is illegal. But I will say, if you want to take a look at the post, which I highly recommend you don't, but if you want to, and you want to see the very bad cursed image, be my guest, it'll be in the description. But yeah, at least this guy's being humble about it. So then my friend Squigs comes in here and tells the guy, because he didn't see this, because as you can see, this was 5 hours ago, this was 3 hours ago. He says, get some common sense, it's not a real person, it's not okay, children can see this image. And this absolute chud says, why would kids see this, how would they find it, and do you see my point? No, I don't see your point, because your point is just non-existent. Because I've responded to him saying a kid with unrestricted internet access can see it. It's pretty self-explanatory. A kid with unrestricted internet access can indeed see this, because I am 14. I'm somewhat monitored online, but even then, I still got access to this photo. And it's just really weird, because, forgive me if I'm wrong, I'm half dead right now, because I'm so fucking tired, but you can't limit a community post to 18 plus, so I understand how a kid would see this, and it's not exactly the creator's fault, but it's the content of what's on the community post. There's not even like an 18 plus warning in the title of it, and it's really weird, because if you're putting something this like sexually explicit, put a fucking warning, dude. I hate to say it so bluntly, but they're treating YouTube like a corn site. YouTube isn't a corn site, so instead of YouTube, go to an actual corn site. Don't bring it here where a bunch of children are exposed to it and can see it. It doesn't make sense. You're exposing children to all this bad stuff online, and it's just, it's really just people like this, dude. I lose brain cells from, even talking to these people. So, yeah. A teen who likes ZZZ can see it. That's my situation. I like Zenless. I will talk about it more in a little bit, but, I relatively like it. It's pretty fun, turn your brain off kind of game, at least in my opinion. And, this post, like I said, the popularity of these community posts, it's not like we're dealing with a small YouTuber here, because, I may be talking about these guys, but we all know the real person to blame here is the creator of this post. because, you know, I was looking at their account and they have so many more like Gooner Bay, a lolicon style community posts. It's crazy. So we should really be blaming the creator here, but the creator probably isn't gonna fucking respond to this. And so right now I'm just stuck arguing with these little chuds. And, you know, I tell them, stop acting like it's impossible, because it's entirely possible. I mean, I saw it. I'm 14. So it's really crazy. And this absolute chud, who's meat riding the other guy, says a kid should know about Zenless. I never said a kid should know about Zenless. I just said a kid with unrestricted internet access can see it, because at the end of the day, you don't have to know it's Zenless to whack off to it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to know where it comes from to, you know, get a fucking, you know, 206 bones. You know, like, I mean, it's crazy. And he says an old enough teen should know the difference between characters in real life. That's the thing. An old enough teen, not adult, teen, a teen shouldn't be able to see this. Well, much more a kid. These people are protecting a cheese pizza artist. You know, it's crazy to me. Like, have we lost this much common sense? Like, I'm not someone to be, you know, throwing these, like, down-putting words like this, but it's getting to the point where it's so stupid, dude. Like, it's just, I don't know, dude. It's just, people are just fucking stupid, I will say. Like, it really does get to a point, dude. It really does. And he actually does make up a very valid point. I will say a very valid point. Zenless is a teen for teen game, but not every Zenless, like, not every piece of Zenless content is for a teen. And I will admit that is very fair, because, you know, as of recently, Zenless became much more of a Gooner game than a gacha game. And, you know, I feel like that's the unfortunate fate of a bunch of these gacha games, is they always become a Gooner game in the end. So yeah, there's that. So I think he's half correct. I mean, but I mean, that's the thing. He says this is one of them clearly. You know, this is an adult space clearly. But again, I'm 14. My friend is definitely under 18. You know, but he was exposed to this. So, you know, it's kind of crazy that they're defending, you know, cheese pizza. Like I said, it's crazy that we've lost that much common sense. And then this kid comes in and says it's not a problem with the posting, when it really is, because like I said, it's illegal. But the creator still posted this on a platform with a bunch of children on it. So I really do think this is really fucked up and really stupid that, again, they're defending them, when this is very much obviously just blatant lolicon content. So I'm just like, I'm done. It's like talking to a fucking brick wall. I'm done. You know, it's stupid. I'm done. And then this guy, you know, I'm not even gonna like get into that, because I feel like he's just saying this just to rage bait me. But I mean, as I said, I will talk about this. I haven't been playing Zenless a whole lot, because like I said earlier, it's becoming a lot more of a Gooner game. But that's the thing. It's not a lolly game by any means. Like he says, it's cry that the lolicon game has lollies, when it's not a lolicon game. It's just a game that has, you know, kids in it. And just because a game has kids in it doesn't automatically mean it's a lolly game. And, you know, I will admit, they have been putting in a bunch more kid characters, which I'm a little off with. You know, other people in the Zenless community is like, whoa, this is kind of weird, you know, I don't really agree with this. And I will admit, I don't agree with it either. So I'm gonna, you know, I've been taking a break from it. And, you know, this guy is just fucking trying to, you know, claim that it's a lolicon game, but it's not a lolicon game. And, you know, simply putting kids in a game doesn't make it a lolicon game. So I don't know why they keep on saying it's a lolly game when it really isn't. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to get into that too much, because I feel like that's just mainly rage bait, you know, trying to, you know, get me to respond. So yeah, with that being said, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, I guess, you know, just push out this video as much as possible so people can see how much of a degenerate these people are, because I know the first video has been getting some pretty good reception from a bunch of people, you know, agreeing with me that, yeah, this is fucked up. They're defending child porn. So yeah, I mean, just like, comment, subscribe, I guess. I'm not trying to do another take of this, so if this is a very rough take, I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess, because, you know, like I said, it's 4 a.m. I want to go to bed. So yeah, I love you all. Have a great day, night, whatever you want, and, well, have fun. Peace.